XRP right now is one of the most talked about cryptos. And we talk about it on this channel, other influencers talk about it, and it's because it is the #1 crypto right now, making the most moves, making the most partnerships, and being in the most news. That could mean good or bad, but I'm here to give you the facts on exactly what that is going to mean for XRP. Now, I can only give you my opinion, but with my opinion comes a lot of research, comes a lot of facts, comes a lot of the truth that people kind of beat around the bush. They're easy to make a video saying, hey, XRP is going to $100. Well, I'm going to tell you if I believe it, but I'm also going to give you the facts, okay? My name's George, I'm part of the BULLRUNNERS family. I'm super excited about this. XRP is my biggest holding. I've grown a 6-figure portfolio primarily based on XRP as well. All right, guys, so today we're going to go into the video, but disclaimer, always note I am not a financial advisor. This is just facts that I've researched for a long time, not just last night, for a long time, since 2018, and I'm bringing them to you to make an educated decision for yourself. And let's get into the video. So let's kick it off with crypto bubbles, guys. All right, crypto bubbles is one of the places that as soon as I wake up, I come out and check it. And the reason is because it just gives me not just a fun look, but a quick zoomed out look of what is going on. Now, if we check what is going on, for example, the hour I've just woken up, you can see that it is all red. All right, crypto does this. It doesn't matter about hours. You should never be looking at that, in my opinion, unless you're a scalper. I look at the weeks and months, even the days is a bit throw you off scale, okay? But it's nice to see that it's all green for the day. Now, looking at the week, okay, I've had a bit of a crazy week in crypto, right? Everyone can agree with that. It's been a bit mad. Now, people have been going on Twitter and be like, Bitcoin is going crazy down. It's going to have the worst week of its life. It's actually at 6.2%. It's not even that bad. Okay, you look at all the other tokens, all right? You can find some tokens on here that LTC, for example. Everyone was saying, Litecoin, oh, it's never going to get to where it was. BNB is dropping. Sol's dropping. Guys, take a zoomed out look at the crypto market before you make any decisions. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the majority of the video today, okay? Because a zoomed out look can really help you grow your portfolio. Zoomed out look right now for the week, most tokens, most projects, apart from one that I'm holding a lot of, HBAR, is actually green, okay? Now you look at the month, another zoomed out way, and yes, it has been a bad month, but again, let's have a look at Bitcoin, okay? You can see this little green Bitcoin down here, all right? For the month, it's still up 1%. So although people are panicking saying this is the worst time ever to be in Bitcoin, everybody sell, it's actually still up 1%. And that's going to lead me on to where we're going now. So the Bitcoin miner reserves have put a bit of panic into the world of crypto. Now, the miners' reserves are at the lowest data, showing the total Bitcoin number now is less than when BTC got ATH, which is all-time high, in Q1 2021. You can see here, Q1 2021, when Bitcoin miner reserves were so low that panic was insane. I actually remember this time. But if you look where Bitcoin was heading, okay, an all-time high was actually reached. Now, guys, Bitcoin has dropped with the miner reserve to a lower point. Now, this could mean one of two things. Either the miners know something we don't, and having this low reserve dropping could mean that Bitcoin is about to crash. But looking at the old patterns, we can see the all-time high was reached. Is this the time where we push? Okay, and that's a decision that you got to make, and it's not just from this one chart. That is a decision that's going to come from all the research we do. For example, leading on, I want to just give everybody the chance to listen to this. If you haven't listened to it before, okay, it's just been released. This is really important. Because as it says here, just as Satoshi didn't need to argue his ideas but wrote the code, you don't need to convince the government or corporations you have the power to use the hardest money in history. Now, a quick overview before you go into it. What they're going to say in here is basically, you do not need to prove to someone that Bitcoin is worth it. Okay, on this channel, I don't need to prove to you that Bitcoin can make you a millionaire, because I can get into Bitcoin myself like I have done and become a millionaire in the future. Now, you not getting invested into Bitcoin will not affect my being. It will not affect me becoming rich off Bitcoin. And that is what they discuss here. And that's what I want everybody to understand. Just because people around you say that Bitcoin's not going to make it, or you see tweets saying Bitcoin's terrible, it doesn't affect you getting involved with it. And that's something why crypto is so special. So let's play this and let's have a look.
You see the transition to a Bitcoin standard, because I wrote a book in which I said that we need a big reset to get a new debt-free system. Do you agree?
I don't disagree,
Yeah.
because that would make sense, but I don't agree in the sense that I think that's what we need or has to happen. I mean, the coolest thing about Bitcoin, I like the term opt-out technology, Because I don't need to convince anyone else. That's the other thing about
Yeah.
Bitcoin. I say, hey, to my buddies, you guys should buy Bitcoin. And they're like, ooh, I'm scared. I'm like, well, that sucks. And I move on. I don't need you to adopt it for me to get benefit from it.
Exactly.
Right? So Bitcoin's opt-out technology, which makes it peaceful, right? But
It's a free choice.
point being is free choice. So what do I think we need for the world to be on a hard money standard? That's a question for the world, because I'm already on a hard money standard. You know what I mean? So like if Bitcoin goes up, roundabouts 100% year over year, everything in my life has been getting cheaper, half off, 100% growth, 2x. So everything in my life's been getting half off every year for 10 years. So I'm on a hard money standard. I live with peace. I live with love. I live with truth. I live with self-agency and with me. And I live with a money that enables me to take benefit from all the innovation of humans and all the growth. People are building AI and shit. So everything in my life gets cheaper and cheaper the better humans innovate. So I don't know. You should ask someone who's on a weak money standard what it's going to take for them. But that's the beautiful thing. Is like, I don't need the government to say we're going back on the gold standard. All I do is take out my phone and say I'm done with this shit.
So you're already living on the Bitcoin standard.
Bitcoin's opt-out technology. All it takes is yourself.
All right, guys, absolutely incredible. All right, and opt-out technology is probably the best way you could describe Bitcoin, because it does allow you to opt out from what everybody else is thinking, what everybody else tells you to do. And again, it doesn't matter what other people do, because if you invest in Bitcoin and you see where this is going, everyone around you can stay on a money standard, they can stay on a gold standard, they can stay on what the government says, but you can actually go and change your whole entire life. And that's why Bitcoin is an opt-out standard. Now, and then going to go through this a lot in this video, zooming out, like it says, if in doubt, zoom out. Everybody right now telling me that Bitcoin is ruined, Bitcoin is done, Bitcoin is finished, Bitcoin is dropping, you thought it would get to 100K. Guys, zoom out. Have a look at the Cycle Master. You can see the growth of Bitcoin it could not be more steady. Okay, yes, if you're trading Bitcoin, it's going to be volatile. It's going to make your heart pump. If you zoom out and actually look at the Bitcoin cycle, okay, this is a very, very standard rainbow indicator following the Bitcoin all the way. And guys, 100K is not far off, okay? If you are planning to hold this for 10 years and change your whole entire life, you are going to be very, very excited by looking at charts like this. If you are planning to sell this 55 times in the next 40 days, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a crazy time for you. All right, but zoom out and have a look at what really is going on in the market. And just to put this in a fun kind of way for you, all right, Bitcoin back in 2016, you would have needed 664 Bitcoins, which is equivalent about $288,400 to buy a house in the average priced house in the US. Now, guys, if you had 45 Bitcoin in 2020, you could have done the same thing, which would have been about 328,000. See how that's dropped from 664 to 45. But now, guys, in 2024, you only need to hold 6 Bitcoin to buy an average house. 6 from 664. But instead, the government's money, okay, the money we all live from, you need 288,000. You now need nearly double that. That's how incredible this is, guys. If you held all 664 Bitcoin, work out how many houses you can get, okay? 100 times. So this is showing you that a zoomed out Bitcoin is the way to go. And this is why I never panic when I'm holding my Bitcoin. Now, I want to dive into XRP and Ripple, okay, today on this video. I just love giving a bit of insight on Bitcoin and what is going on, trying to keep that panic down a little bit. When it comes to XRP, it is a completely different story because XRP moves in a completely different way. Now, I want to show you this before we dive into it, okay? A strategy looking at investments, in-house development, and partnerships. And there is only one crypto company that is listed on 2 of these. Okay, both the investments and both the partnerships, and that is Ripple. Ripple has had the investment. You can see here, Santander Innoventures has created a $100 million investment fund, and Santander has invested into the Ripple ecosystem. We then go into in-house development, where you can see that it has not got involved in that yet. It's only one that hasn't. So NASDAQ, IBM, and Citadel Bank are involved there. But the partnerships, guys, you can see Ripple has attracted many partners in real-time payment systems, including Earthport, Western Union, Fedor Bank. Now, why is this important? It's very important because when I'm going to show you this, okay, XRP, no matter what is going on in the news, over the last 4 years, over the last year, has still been making incredible partnerships. And you got to remember, they got delisted from exchanges. okay, for a certain amount of time. XRP got delisted, and they still have made partnerships all around the world, whether it's in India, whether it's in Japan. Japan even spoke out earlier this week, speaking about maybe XRP could be that payment system for Japan. All right, they still make these. So when people are talking about XRP and Ripple and how they move, it's incredible what they do, even when they are pegged down. So imagine when they're free, and we're going to come in deeper to that very, very soon. I want to show you this video first, guys, before we go into deep about more of the SEC win for Ripple.
Let's talk about some of the next steps here. By when is Ripple obligated to pay that fine? And when that happens, is that the end of this chapter that started back in December 2020 when the SEC slapped Ripple with charges? Or do you expect an appeal from the SEC? Can that even happen at this stage? Or are we finally done with this legal battle?
Well, in our minds, we are finally done. The fine pursuant to the court's order needs to be paid in 30 days, and we will do that. The SEC certainly has the option to pursue an appeal. I think they've got 60 days to make that determination. But again, we're focused on the finality that this order gives Ripple. We want to focus on continuing to grow our business, both globally and domestically. We like the clarity that this lawsuit and the outcome of this lawsuit has provided to us, and that's where we're going to be focused on. And again, if the SEC is a rational actor, and they are, and this administration truly is serious about hitting the reset button on their war on crypto, there should be no appeal, and everybody should be moving on.
Now, the SEC has until early October to file an appeal. And what this means is they still have 60 days, okay? 60 days to file an appeal. So the win has happened, but everybody is still waiting to see if the appeal, because if the appeal comes through and they win in that appeal, again, this is gonna put Ripple pegged down. So it is a win, but it hasn't finalized yet. Okay, so you can see here, following the latest decision by Judge Torres, the SEC was given 60 days to file an appeal in the Ripple case before the final decision of the court. Now, today starts the countdown, and that was on August the 7th, so we're already through that, okay, about 4 or 5 days. Now, according to Fox Business journalist Ellen Tourette, the potential appeal by the SEC will likely be related to the court rulings instead of the most recent remedy rulings. Well, that means they're going to go back to probably 2023 in October and try and appeal that, okay, on a secondary sales and the penalty. All right. The question is whether the SEC makes a statement that they will not be appealing or wait the whole 60 days to expire. Whatever happens, okay, that event will trigger this win bullish movement that we're all waiting for. Okay. If you're not understanding what I'm saying, what I mean is if they decide to say next week, we are not going to appeal, I believe the XRP will rise. If they do wait 60 days, then I think we have to wait until the end of October, and I still think XRP will rise. The whole push that we've been waiting for after the good news, I still think is coming, but everybody, including myself at the start, thought it would happen as soon as they ruled it. And going diving deeper into this, they still have a 60-day appeal period. So actually, they haven't fully won yet. All right, the community was quick to react to the news. It surged 26%, like I said, after Garlinghouse's announcement, but then we saw a retractment and it did correct itself. So many lawyers have called the latest court decision a major win for Ripple. Some hesitate to label it a victory yet, okay? But Ripple is a winner, all right? It just doesn't feel like a win right now. So you have 60 days, guys, to get involved with the #1 game on the XRP ledger, and you can earn yourself crypto in less than 10 minutes. So that link down below, guys, just hit that. Guys, once you hit on this, you're gonna type in your email, okay? Remember, once you put your email in is when you are going to get all the instructions on how to get involved. Okay, first page you're gonna get to is this, where the legend Nick himself is gonna teach you everything you need to know to get started and show you a full testimonial of when he got started and how much rewards he's made. Then Austin's going to tell you how to get your XRP wallet. Austin is an important part of the team. Knowing so much about XRP and everything to do with the XRP ledger is going to help you set that wallet up, okay? Then you're going to watch this video and we'll learn how to get your rare game pieces, okay? Buying the packs is going to allow you to have the biggest chance to get them rare game pieces. And Austin will explain that to you. He's going to explain how to get crypto and also play the game to start earning them crypto rewards that everybody on this channel is speaking about and thriving about, okay? If you click on these links, You've got the game guide, get crypto, and join Telegram right now, guys. And you will be taught how to withdraw that crypto and set in your trust line, bank scrolls, and add in liquidity, ultimately allowing you to now add in XRP and crypto, the liquidity pool, to earn fees in rewards. Guys, very, very excited about this. There you go, guys. Do me a massive, massive favor. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Guys, you can see I've got a beautiful setting behind me, and that's because I researched for hours, days, weeks, years about crypto till I made decisions. And one of them, and I'm not just saying this, is that link down below, the crypto game that is going to earn so much crypto rewards. If you follow the steps correctly, you can earn these rewards just like I've showed you. So guys, make the decision for yourself by hitting that link. Go and watch this video again if you want all of the news up to date. Make sure you follow everyone on this channel. Hit the subscribe button so you can be part of the Bull Runners family, and hit that bell because it's going to notify you next time I've got a video. I'm going to go and enjoy this view. I'll see you next time.